Hello everybody, and thank you so much for joining me back into Bellwright as we are now at part 5. And with today's episode, I'm going to get to the point where I'm finally going to build the village hall. I'm not sure if we're going to get it finished because I need a whole bunch of thatch. And in order for me to get thatch, I need straw. And for the straw, I need the actual grain, which we don't really have at this stage. So I'm going to have to go down to this location here by the wheat farms. By the brigand wheat farms, and I'm gonna have to steal a whole bunch of extra wheat. I did get my farm up here, my first crop fields. It's growing over here. We've got the hemp as well as some sage, and then we've also got flax. So we need plenty of this to craft some of our basic material. So that's why I decided to just grow a few of these crops, and then once we've got it, then it's fine. Then we can maybe grow something else, like for example the wheat. Now, where I want to place the village hall is somewhere along the line on this side. So just basically on this side of the road. So this forms part of the region that we call Cedar Creek. So I'm thinking of placing it maybe more or less over here. Alright, so my idea is to do my final town to utilize this whole space over here. This is going to be part of my final town. I'll probably leave my crop fields on this side. My lumberjacks and my hunting camps I'll all leave on this side. And then of course my fishing hut is also going to be more or less on this location, and my docks. I just think it's a good all-rounded location. We've got the tin over there. We've got some extra mud deposits. We've even got more water on this side. And there's also copper not too far from here to the north. So if we've got our mining pit kind of like situated over here, it's close enough to get to both to the tin and the copper. But let's maybe look at placing our village hall around about over here. Now you see, although we've got the mud here on the left, after we've harvested that mud, we can build over that location. So it won't inhibit us from building there. So yeah, I think in general this is going to be a good location for us to build this. So I'm going to place it over here, and I'm going to name it the same name as the actual region, Cedar Creek. So I think that is a pretty cool name. So I'm going to call it Cedar Creek. There we go. Because if you look at this region, most of this region is going to be occupied by me. So it would make sense to call the town Cedar Creek. Now if we go to this side, I just want to show you, we need 20 thatch. Now to produce one thatch you need 5 straw. So yeah, we're going to need a lot of that. So I'm thinking I'm going to quickly head out to that wheat farm. I'm going to maybe just consume some extra food. Now I've got somebody that's already started fishing. We've got a few extra villagers now that's helping with pretty much all the production. So we've got people that's fishing on and off now. So I've got some smoked fish fillets over here. I'm going to just take all of this off before it burns. While I was off screen, I did manage to get another worker to join my town. So let's just see here, Justina Foreman. Okay, so she joined us, and if you look at her skills, she's not a good fighter, not at all, but she's got the optimist buff, which gives her plus 20 morale, which is great. So she'll stay optimistic even if she doesn't have food. And then she's also got the scholar capability, which gives her 4 extra research, but then it takes away her strength and agility, which isn't too big of a thing. We can do research or use research books to improve her strength and agility. I'm gonna just take that smoked fish. Oh, the smoked fish is really amazing. It really gives such a nice buff. Let's just look at this quickly. So 30 health and 60 stamina. That is beautiful. Okay, so this is especially good for your own character that you play with. It's not as big of a deal when you give it to your villagers. I would say to do the cooked fish is better for your villagers, because then you get a nice health boost, which really helps better if you're working with the NPCs. So I've got to now just keep an eye over here. Oh, that's just wolves. Okay, so I don't have to worry too much about that. So we're going to break in here. I've got to just keep an eye on the brigands. They're my real concern. The brigands will do some proper damage on me. The wolves, not so much. But we're going to just harvest this wheat. I think they just need to change this animation over here. Oop. Just want to see who's walking over here. It's an actual brigand, so I just need to keep an eye. These guys, they are patrolling this whole region over here. So I've got to just like nick all the wheat here through the fence. I'm really close to these guys. Now, if I've got some better armor and a better bow and arrow, then I can kind of like snipe them. I did manage that before in a previous playthrough, but I don't know if they made them stronger or, you know, what the case is. Let's just see if we can nick some extra straw over here, or wheat. Oh, they're getting really close. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is actually the wolves. Oh, and then we've got the bandits also that we've got to deal with. So yeah, this is a this is a really hostile environment. How much wheat have I got over here? Oh, not really a lot. You see, I need so much more to get that thatch, to get my village up, or the village wall up rather. I think I've got my best chance just to go through here. I've got a decent amount of stamina, so if they chase me, I mean, I think I would be able to escape. I'm gonna just take a chance and grab as much as I can. I'm just keeping my eye on the minimap over there. We seem pretty safe still. Inventory full. Okay, let's go for it. Alright, I'm probably going to have to come back another 2 or 3 times. What we can do is we can assign my villagers to just, when they do the threshing, to just get us some grain seeds as well. So manage, let's do this. Grain seeds, let's just top this up to maybe to 10. And then at least we can plant some wheat crops. Once we've got our crop fields over here again. When these crops are finished, I want to say, the hemp and all of this, then we can plant some wheat. So let's just see. I do have the wheat assigned, and I'm gonna make the wheat a top priority. Yeah, let's just do that.
All done in a good days of work.
And I think while I'm at it, let me maybe do the threshing here for the grain. And I see we actually get 30 grain. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, so then I suppose I can actually push this up. I can maybe make this like 40. And for the straw, I'm going to do the same. Let's do 40 on both. I'm just going to drop everything in there. And then what I want to do before I head back, I want to just build myself, let's see, I want to build myself this campfire with a cauldron, so we can make some more advanced food. We've got the smoked food and the cooked food, but if we've got this cauldron, I'm going to make some berry jam maybe over here. And I think that's just a nice meal to have to really give you a nice boost in your stamina. Let's just place it right over there. Okay, cool. Right, so I'm gonna just go back and grab some extra wheat. Let's see if we can do that. It's almost like a side mission, you know, to steal this wheat from these brigands. But this is definitely the quickest way to get your wheat. Almost there. Alright, let's go. Okay, that was a good run. Good clean run. So I just want to see if we do this threshing with one of these wheat grains. I want to see how much straw we actually get from this one wheat. Okay, so it's one straw for every one wheat, so it's 1 versus 1 or 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of that in order for us to get that thatch, that is. I don't know if there's any other way. The only way that you can get thatch additionally is when you open up the trade route to Patstar. So, you know, that's not maybe a bad idea to just get to the protector level as quickly as I can with Patstar. And then we have to liberate Patstar. And then from there we can start trading thatch. So that won't be a bad idea. But that's going to take some time to get there still. I think at this stage I'm only an associate. So where's this now? Yeah. You can see I'm only an associate. I've only got 150 trust, so it's a really, really long way to go still. And we require a lot of other things in any case, so yeah, I think this village hall will just have to be built over like a really long period of time. Let's maybe go one more time. I'm gonna go back one more time just to grab some extra wheat. Or try to at least. See, the wolves are getting very close to this wheat farm. Here we go. They're a little bit of a nuisance, that's why I'm just taking them out. See if we can grab some extra wheat here. I'm gonna just make a run for it if they do see me. I'm going to just quickly take off. Oh, here we go. I've got to run. Let's see if we can make this. Yeah, see, I can't even use the traveling signs if they spot me. I'm very tempted to snipe them, really. Or isolate them. Oh, that's not gonna work. There's too many of them. Okay, well that wasn't too bad. I got 8 pieces of wheat, okay. Well, let's just quickly head back and I'm going to jump into the next day. So I want to then just assemble a few villagers to attack another bandit camp. Because what is happening at the moment, this bandit camp that's over here at the bottom, they send a lot of troops to do patrolling roundabout over here. I think this one also. So they keep on doing patrols in this region, so it causes my workers not be able to get to the copper or to the fish and any other resources. So yeah, I think I want to just maybe take out that bandit camp over there, just for now. Maybe we can actually do the other one also. It depends on how well guarded they are. They are both only like a 1-star base. So I think we should be able to handle that in any case. Right, so it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm gonna just see if there's anything else that we can research. Like, I do want to research the bird scoop. Yeah, I really do want to get that going. But I think the best thing to do is to maybe first put up the village hall. And then we can get ourselves a whole bunch of chickens. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about any of these armors at this stage. Yeah, the rest of it can wait. So let's just go into the next day. Now I want to just equip a few extra arrows for myself also before we head out. Yeah, let's just... I think 14 arrows should be fine. So I want to just check here. I did give Justina some extra agility points. Oh, there we go. Okay, so she's got level 1 agility. So this means now she can equip a bow and arrow. Justina, here we are. Companion, okay. Let's just see this. Okay, so she's got good archery skills. So if I give her a bow, I don't know if I've got an extra quiver available though. That's the thing. Okay, never mind. Okay, so Justina, I'm going to leave here because she's not... I can't put heavier armors on her, and she also can't equip a proper weapon. So Lubomir will definitely be one of the troops that's going to come with me. He's my old faithful. He's going to pretty much go with me wherever I go. Right, so I definitely want Lubomir, and just want to see this person over here. This is Elise, yeah. So Elise is also going to go with. Yeah. And then I want George. Let's see, where's George Lockwood? Yep, you're going to come with. And I want to take Robin with. There we go. Right, so let's just make sure all of these people are well equipped with food. George has got 12 arrows left. I think that's fine. He does have a good reinforced club also. Let's just see here. This is the last guy to join us, Robin. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I think everybody is kitted out at this stage. Just want to see, Robin has got 1 strength. So we can actually give Robin also a reinforced club. You only need 1 strength to have the reinforced club. So let's switch it up a little bit. There we go. Now we've got a proper weapon. And we can just drop this axe in here. So let's just head out. And we've got 2 villagers then left here just to run the fort. And you can see the village hall is actually already shaping up. Even with all the material we still require. Yeah. Okay, so I do think this party is going to do the trick. We're going to first go for this bandit camp here at the bottom. And if it goes very well, I'm going to just maybe go straight to the other bandit camp also. Okay, right. So we are in range of this bandit camp over here. Now I want to just make sure that we will be able to take them on. It looks like there's... From what I can see, it looks like there's 4 people at the camp. Well, 3 or 4. We should be able to manage this. So I'm going to maybe just lure them out. I want to maybe shoot one of the stronger guys. Or try to. That was a miss. Oh, that was a good shot. Okay, cool. Yeah, if I can just weaken them like that, then I think it's fine. Well done. So that was George that took that shot. Actually damaged this guy pretty well. I got shot in the arm. Oh my goodness. That actually looks super painful. Right, so yeah, my guys hardly took any damage, which is great. So I think what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to just head out to the other bandit camp. Just take away or take out that one as well. And then that should really decrease the patrols around our camping area. Okay, already claimed, good. Let's just loot whatever we can. Got some rope cords, arrows, fantastic. And here's another looting box. Okay, good. Actually got some good food there. I know there was a note. There used to be a note by this camp. Oh, there it is. I don't know if it really does anything, you know, if you grab these notes, but I'm gonna just grab it in any case. Okay, so we're gonna head up to the next bandit camp. You can see we've got the trader over here, the traveling trader.
Check my trades. You won't find anything better.
Okay. No, there's nothing really of value for me at this stage. I like the berry bread. That's a really good food to have. But I don't really want to waste my money on that now. So I think I'll rather maybe have the grilled fish. Let's grab that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm going to just set myself a waypoint. Go. Just to make sure that I'm on the right track. Oh, we've actually got a boar over there. And you can see the bandits are still doing their patrols. And there's a wolf. Actually want to grab some copper maybe, since I'm passing this region over here. My inventory is full. So what I can do is, I think I'm gonna give these arrows to George, and then I'll take George's arrows, add it to my inventory. There we go. Damn, this wildlife is just coming from all angles. Okay, there we go. Okay, at least my people didn't get too damaged. Now I've got to just spread the loot out between all my guys, so it's here. We got a lot of meat from that.
Just point the way.
Skin this wolf quickly. We still need that butcher's table, and I think we can only unlock the butchering table when we've got that village hall set up, because it doesn't look like I can research it now. Here we go.
How can I assist?
Just carry whatever you can, man. Carry whatever you can. Okay, right. We are good to go. Let's go take on these bandits. Hopefully there's only 3 or 4 of them dead together. Oh my word. Okay, they are actually 5. Now, I'm going to need to make sure that I do take one of them out. Well, they've got good armor. This is going to be a much tougher fight. Wow, okay. So what I want to do is I want to maybe take out the guy with the heavy shield. If I can do that, then I think we'll be successful. Oh, this is not gonna work. I've got to go in. I've got to go in. Oh, I've got an abort. Okay, this was not a good idea. Oh my word. Damn. I was getting too greedy there. Might be able to take these two guys out. I've got one bandage. Well, let's maybe use that. Okay, here comes the guy with the heavy shield. I'm gonna try and get him. Okay, that was a good shot. Oh, almost there. Ah. Okay, I think I don't have a choice. I'm gonna just have to make a run for it. I got him, but it didn't fall. I'm so determined to take this one guy out. Oh. No more stamina left. Got him. Oh man. Okay, good. So we've got now two strong guys we actually managed to get down. I've got one more arrow left. Let's see if we can make it count. Ah, that was a good shot. Not the guy that I wanted to shoot, but still. Eat and run. Oh man, I'm actually very lucky just to miss all these hits. There we go. Okay, this is great. I actually took out all these guys by myself. Was a little bit of a struggle, but we did manage to do it. So I want to quickly run back. I want to just see what type of loot we're going to get with the guy with the heavy shield. You know what's really odd for me is that it's a bandit camp, a green bandit camp, a 1-star bandit camp. You're not supposed to get these guys at that specific bandit camp, so that is why I thought we could take them on. But yeah, clearly that was not the case. Okay, so the really strong dude, this is his loot that's going to lay here. Oh shit, man, all my villagers are still laying here. That got taken out. Okay, let's just see. Band-aid. Do another bandage over here. I'm gonna maybe use these books for my villagers over here. Justina, what can we give to you? Maybe for the crafting. And for Tyon, I'll maybe just add the research for you. Okay, we'll just have to leave the other stuff. Now I'm gonna come back to this camp. We've still got 2 bandits just walking around here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should just take them on. Oh, this is the strong guys again. No, they've got good armors. Alright, so I'll maybe just leave them then. Damn. Okay, well let's just head back to base. I'm gonna drop all the good stuff and then I'm gonna just come back. I'll just maybe get some arrows also. Okay, right, so I'm back at camp. I'm going to just drop off all the goodies here. And I think once those villagers of mine that got attacked, once they revive themselves again and they get back here to my camp, I'm going to just leave them here. And I'm going to just try and take those stronger bandits out by myself. I think I should be fine. I've got that fine stew also now that gives me an attack damage. So I think that's going to help. And I'm just getting a few goodies here so that I can place myself a travel sign so that after we've taken on those bandits, then I can just quickly jump back here to the base. So I need 1 more piece of wood and then I also need plenty of stone. I think we should have some stone in here. Let's just see. Yeah, there we go. 2 stone. We need 1 more piece of wood. So let's just grab that. There we go. Okay, good stuff. I'm just hoping there weren't any other bandits that spawned in. Sometimes if you leave a bandit camp for too long, then there's just more bandits that's spawning in and then you've got to pretty much start all over again. I can see a lot of the loot has already disappeared, unfortunately. I just took too long to get back here. Ah. You see, this is exactly what I meant. So there we've got 5 bandits again. And all just as strong as they were. I just felt like teasing them. But there's just no way we're gonna take them on. I'm gonna just grab some copper maybe. Oh no, I can't grab the copper. Oh. Yeah, look at all these bandits, man. Yeah, rather go back. Okay, at least I'm getting plenty of copper now. Okay. So yeah, the thing is, we definitely have to strengthen our forces to go back to this bandit camp. I'm thinking I'm gonna need at least another 1 or 2 villages, strong villages, to go to that bandit camp. These guys are too well equipped.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
See, unfortunately, I can't thresh this wheat because I need 3 farming. And yeah, maybe I should just use that farming apprentice book. I must just maybe use that on myself.
Glad it's my home.
Let's see here, there is a farming apprentice book, I think. I'm really just hoping there is one that I can use for myself. Harvesting. Okay, no, that's for harvesting. Oh well. We did try. But now I've got to just wait for these villages of mine to fully recover, because if I send them into battle now again, then they might actually die, so they've got to just lay low for some time. Okay, we only need another additional rope here to finish this cauldron. So I want to maybe just get that going. Just see, where's my rope? Is there any? No. Rope. Oh, there we go. We've got one more rope.
Glad I
Perfect.
have a place to sleep.
Okay, so at least this is now also finished. So now what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to maybe... I'm considering just doing berry jam, maybe from this campfire. So let's do up to 10 berry jams. Make it priority number 3. Yeah, but I'm going to just focus on that. Eventually, once we've got the chicken coop, then we can start doing the gruel as well. And you can see we've got 50 extra stamina if we're making the gruel. That's a very nice meal, I think, for your own character to have. And then for the poached eggs, that's a well-rounded meal. So generally what I do, I set up multiple cauldrons like these ones, or like this one specifically, and I will craft only a certain type of meal at each of these cauldrons. So for example, this one, I'm only going to do the berry jam, then I'll have one for the meat stew, one for fish, etc, etc. So I'll do them all separately, and that way you can kind of like ensure that you do get something of every meal. But you don't want to make too big of a variety of the meals. So like the fine stew is obviously good because you get that combat plus 20% combat ability, and then for the fish, what's really great about the fish is that you get that extra skill, a 20% skill gain, and then you've also got 30% plus productivity. So the fish stew is definitely priority for me to get that going. And yeah, once we've got maybe another 1 or 2 extra villages, we'll be able to do the fishing more effectively, and then we can do that. And we do need the butchering table, because the villagers can't fillet the fish themselves if you don't have a butchering table. But you can do that, however. Let's just see if they did catch anything. No, okay, nothing extra. Alright. Well, just want to see where my farming abilities. I think my farming is actually at 0. Okay, it's at 1. So what I can do is I can maybe just start working here while I'm off screen. I can just take the weeds out. Oh, we've got plenty of hemp over here. Let's just grab all of this, and then maybe I'm going to just go ahead and plant some wheat. There we go. So let's just pop this into the storage. I'm going to take some of the grain and also grab the hoe. Let's maybe do 3 grain seeds. Let's go see if we can just get that hoe quickly. Where is that hoe? Unless one of the villagers are walking around with it. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Right, so I want to have at least a few wheat fields growing over here. Grain. Add grain. Here we go. So yeah, I definitely have to work on my farming ability. So in that way I can do the threshing also by myself and just get the thatch a little bit quicker. Let's do... I'm gonna maybe just grab all of the seeds, why not? And let's look for every slot that we can fill in. 6 sage. Okay, let's just take this. Alright, I'm gonna have to take some of this hemp away. Let's just drop all of this back into the storage. Yeah, we've got so much hemp now. I think we're gonna be sorted for quite a while. Okay, I think I'm gonna just maybe plant one more batch of this grain. So let's take this one out. Yeah, then I think we've got enough grain to go with for now. So here we go. Right, so there's also a quest that I did for a farmer in Patstow. I need to just quickly head back to him and just see what he said, because I gave some medicine to his cow. So I'm just hoping to return with some good news. So let's just quickly jump into the next day. Day 20. I'm gonna maybe just use some smoke mushrooms. Okay. I'm gonna head out to Patstown and just go quickly speak to that farmer. Just want to see how many different resources we still require for this village hall. It is shaping up pretty nicely. So we do need some extra copper nails. We need another 5 logs, plenty of rope, and then surprise surprise, we still need all the thatch. And then yeah, there's still 56 planks missing. So that's gonna be a very long process. Yeah, let's just see what this farmer says.
Good news. Bessie's looking better, thanks to that potion. But about them wolves, they're still roaming around, causing a ruckus. They're a danger to all our critters. Reckon you could help us out again? Get rid of them?
Okay, thin out the wolf population. Now, I know there were some wolves that's usually like hanging around here. Let's just quickly head down here and see if we can find some wolves. My health bar is pretty high and I've got a good armor now. So I think I can take out these wolves for myself. They usually hang out here, but I think it's the same. It's the same wolves that's now there by the brigands' farms. They're just a little bit higher up now. So I'm gonna maybe just go ahead and take those wolves out that's hanging out there at the top. Now, I took like a heavy detour to find at least one wolf. So we've got one here. If we can quickly snipe him. Oops. Okay, not too bad. Got my archery skills up to level 3, which is great. That is gonna help me a lot now. And let's just see if we can find any other wolves. No, there's a bandit camp also not too far from here, so I've got to just be careful. It's also claiming to be a 1-star bandit camp. But yeah, you can see, looks a little bit bigger. But the guys, they don't look too well armored. There's just a lot of patrols that's coming in and out of there. This is one of those camps. Sometimes you just get like these extremely busy camps. You can end up facing so many bandits, you just get completely overwhelmed. Like I did. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's easily 12 bandits there. Hanging around there, so yeah. I doubt that's a 1-star bandit camp. Well, that's it for me for today's episode. I do hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do remember to subscribe and press the like button if you haven't done so yet. And what I'm going to do now off screen, I'm going to complete that village hall, and I'm going to maybe just recruit another 1 or 2 villagers that can join our cause. And then from there we're going to start building the more advanced structures and also look to liberate maybe Handin. And that way we can start trading some more of the advanced products like bronze, for example. And that's just going to help us progress significantly faster. Thank you so much for watching, and then I'll see you in the next one.
In a game of adventure and strategy, we make our mark. That's still gamer. Building kingdoms from the dark.